They say your life can change in a single moment, but I never thought mine would change because of 3 words spoken by a man I didn't even know. One minute I was being publicly humiliated by my ex-boyfriend at a charity gala, and the next, the most feared man in the city placed his hand on my shoulder and said, "She's mine now." I should have run. I should have refused when he offered me protection. But when your ex breaks into your apartment drunk and violent, and a mafia boss is the only thing standing between you and death, you make choices you never imagined. What I didn't expect was falling in love with a man haunted by ghosts, a man who buried his wife and daughter and swore he'd never feel anything again. Subscribe right now and comment where you're watching from, because what happens next involves kidnapping, bullets, and a love so forbidden it should have destroyed us both. The apartment smells of old coffee and unpaid bills. I count the cash in my hand for the 3rd time, $43. Rent is due in 2 days. Eli sits on the couch with his coloring book. He doesn't look up. He hasn't spoken in 8 months. "I'll be back soon," I say. He nods once. His dark hair falls over his eyes. I want to fix it, but my hands are full of takeout bags from the diner. Mrs. Chen opens her door before I can knock. She's 70 and kind. She watches Eli when I work double shifts. "You look tired, honey," she says. "I'm fine. He was good today, drew a picture of a bird." I hand her $20. It's too much, but she won't take less. She deserves more. Back inside, I drop the catering flyer on the counter. Big red letters promise $200 for one night. A charity gala downtown. Black tie service. $200 could buy us 2 more weeks. Eli's eyes find mine. He points at the flyer. "Yeah," I say. "I'm thinking about it." He draws a circle on his page. Then he draws me inside it. A stick figure with long hair. Lena felt scared. The gala means rich people. It means serving wine to strangers who don't see me. But it also means rent. "Things will get better," I whisper. I kneel beside him. "I promise." He touches my hand. His fingers are small and cold. I make the call that night. The woman on the phone sounds bored. She asks if I have experience. I lie and say yes. "Be there at 6, she says. "Wear all black." The ballroom is enormous. Crystal chandeliers hang from the ceiling. Men in tuxedos talk in clusters. Women wear dresses that cost more than my car. I carry a tray of champagne flutes. My hands shake slightly. I keep my head down. A server bumps into me. Champagne spills on my shoes. "Watch it," she snaps. "Sorry," I say. Lena felt invisible. "That's fine. I want to be invisible here." I move through the crowd. My back hurts from standing. My feet ache in these borrowed heels. But I smile when guests take glasses from my tray. The room is too bright, too loud. Laughter echoes off the marble floors. Then I see him. Bryce stands near the bar. His blonde hair is slicked back. He wears a navy suit that probably cost $1,000. He's talking to another man, but his eyes scan the room. My chest tightened. I turn quickly. Maybe he didn't see me. "Lena." His voice carries across the space. Several heads turn. I keep walking. The kitchen is 20 feet away. I can make it. "Lena Carter." His voice is louder now, amused. "Is that really you?" I stop. My throat is dry. I turn slowly. Bryce walks toward me. He's smiling. It's the smile he used to give me before he'd say something cruel. "I can't believe it," he says. "The girl who used to beg me for cab money is serving drinks." People are staring now. A woman in pearls whispers to her husband. "I'm working," I say quietly, clearly. He picks up a champagne flute from my tray. "How's that going for you?" My hands shake. The tray tilts slightly. "Still living in that dump?" he asks. "Still playing mommy to your mute little brother?" Someone laughs. It's not loud, but I hear it. Lena felt humiliated. My face burns. I want to run, but my feet won't move. "Leave me alone, Bryce." "Why? I'm just catching up." He takes a sip of champagne. "You look tired. Are you tired?" His voice was mocking. Every word cuts deeper. I open my mouth to respond. Then I see him. A man stands near the windows. He's tall. Dark hair. Dark suit. He watches us with eyes that show nothing. The room feels colder suddenly. Bryce is still talking, but I can't hear him. The man's gaze is fixed on me. His face is hard. Unreadable. He starts walking toward us. "Are you even listening?" Bryce asks. The man's footsteps are quiet, but everyone moves out of his way. The crowd parts without being asked. He stops beside me. He's close enough that I can see the sharp line of his jaw, the expensive watch on his wrist. His hand settles on my shoulder. His touch is firm but not rough. She's mine now, he says. His voice was cold, final. There's no room for argument. The ballroom goes silent. Even the music seems to fade. Bryce stares at him. His smile disappears. Excuse me? You heard me. Lena's breath caught. I don't understand what's happening. The man's eyes find mine. They're dark gray. Storm clouds before rain. Something shifts in his expression, but it's gone before I can name it. Come, he says to me. It's not a request. It's a command. But I don't move. My legs feel frozen. Bryce takes a step back. His face has gone pale. Mr. Ricci, I didn't realize. Leave. One word. That's all it takes. Bryce turns and walks away quickly. He doesn't look back. The man, Mr. Ricci, guides me toward the exit. His hand stays on my shoulder. Everyone watches us go. Outside, the night air is cool. The street is empty except for black cars parked along the curb. I don't know you, I say. My voice shakes. No. He removes his hand. You don't? Then why? Get in the car. He gestures to a black sedan. A driver stands beside it. No. His jaw tightens. You need protection. From what? From him. From yourself. His voice is quieter now, but still firm. Get in the car. Lena felt angry, scared, confused, all at once. I don't need your help, I say. I turn and walk away. My heels click against the pavement. I expect him to follow. He doesn't. But when I reach the corner and glance back, he's still standing there, watching me disappear into the dark. The apartment door is open, just an inch. I always lock it. My stomach drops. I push it open slowly. Everything looks the same. The couch, the TV, Eli's coloring books on the table. But there's a note on the counter. White paper, black ink. You'll regret tonight. My hands shake as I read it again. The letters blur. I check Eli's room. He's asleep. Mrs. Chen must have put him to bed. I lock his door from the inside. Then I check every window, every lock, the closet, under the bed. Nothing. But someone was here. Someone came into my home. I sit on the kitchen floor with my back against the cabinet. Lena felt terrified. My phone is in my hand, but I don't know who to call. The police won't help. They never do. I hear a car engine outside. It idles for a moment, then goes quiet. I crawl to the window and look through the blinds. A black car sits across the street. The windows are tinted. I can't see inside. It's still there an hour later when I finally fall asleep on the couch. Mateo stares at the surveillance photos on his desk. The woman from the gala, Lena Carter, 22, waitress, guardian to her younger brother. Antonio stands in the doorway. You want us to watch her? Yes. Why? Mateo doesn't answer. He can't explain it. When he saw her standing there with tears in her eyes, he thought of Sophia, his daughter, her last smile, the way she looked at him before the car exploded. Just do it, Mateo says. Antonio nods and leaves. Mateo picks up the photo again. Lena's face is turned slightly. Her hair falls over one shoulder. She looks exhausted. Something shifted in his chest. He hasn't felt anything in 3 years. Not since he buried his wife and daughter. But tonight, for just a moment, he felt anger on someone else's behalf. He sets the photo down. On the corner of his desk is Sophia's drawing. Stick figures. A house. A sun. His throat tightened. I'm sorry, he whispers to the empty room. My boss calls me into his office the next morning. Frank is 50 and balding. He's owned the diner for 20 years. I'm letting you go, Lena. I stare at him. What? Got a call this morning. Someone said you're trouble. Who called? Doesn't matter. He won't look at me. I can't have problems here. Frank, please. I need this job. I'm sorry. His voice was flat. Take your last check on the way out. I don't remember walking home. My mind is blank, empty. Eli is at school. I have 3 hours before I pick him up. I pull out my jewelry box. There's a necklace my mother gave me. A ring from my grandmother. I can sell them. Maybe I can get $100, maybe more. Lena felt desperate. The walls are closing in. That night, I make spaghetti with the last jar of sauce. Eli eats quietly. He watches me with worried eyes. It's okay, I tell him. We're okay. He doesn't believe me. I can tell. After dinner, I wash dishes. The water is cold because I couldn't pay the gas bill. Then I hear it. A loud crash. The front door shakes. I grab Eli's hand and pull him toward his bedroom. Stay here, I whisper. Lock the door. His eyes are wide with fear. He shakes his head. Please, Eli, lock it. I close his door and hear the lock click. The front door crashes open. Bryce stumbles inside. His shirt is untucked. His eyes are unfocused. There you are, he says. His words slur together. Get out. You embarrassed me. He moves closer. You and that fucking mobster. My back hits the wall. Bryce, leave. You think you're special? You think he cares about you? His hand reaches for my arm. Then I hear footsteps in the hallway. 2 men in dark suits enter the apartment. They move fast. One grabs Bryce and slams him against the wall. Don't move, the man says. Bryce tries to fight. The second man punches him in the stomach. Bryce doubles over. Then another figure appears in the doorway. Matteo Ricci. He looks at Bryce with disgust. Then his eyes find mine. Are you hurt? He asks. I shake my head. I can't speak. He walks toward me slowly. His presence fills the small space. Everything about him is controlled. Careful. You have 2 choices, he says. You and the boy come with me, or you stay here and die when he returns. Lena's breath caught. I don't want your help. This isn't help. It's survival. I can take care of us. Can you? His voice is quiet. Where will you sleep tonight? What happens tomorrow when he comes back? I look at Eli's closed door. I hear him crying on the other side. You'll be safe with me, Matteo says. I don't know you. No, but you know him. He gestures to Bryce. You know what he'll do. The silence stretched between us. My chest hurts. My hands shake. If I go with you, I say slowly, what do you want? Nothing you're not willing to give. I don't believe that. Something shifts in his expression. For a moment, he looks almost human. Believe what you want, but choose now. I close my eyes. I think of Eli, his small voice, the way he used to laugh before our parents died. I think of the note, the broken door, the fear that lives in my chest. When I open my eyes, Matteo is still watching me, waiting. I walk to Eli's door and knock softly. It's me. Open up. The lock clicks. Eli opens the door. His face is wet with tears. I take his hand. Lena felt defeated, relieved, terrified. We're leaving, I whisper. Eli looks at Matteo. His small hand squeezes mine tighter. I meet Matteo's gaze. His eyes are dark, unreadable, but there's something there. Something that might be protection. We'll go, I say. Matteo nods once. Get what you need. We leave in 5 minutes. I pack a bag with shaking hands. Clothes for Eli, his favorite book, the photo of our parents. When we walk out of the apartment, I don't look back. Bryce is gone. The 2 men in suits wait by the door. Matteo leads us to the black car, the same one I saw last night. Eli climbs in first. I follow. Matteo sits across from us. The door closes with a heavy sound. The driver pulls away from the curb. I watch the building disappear through the rear window. Where are we going? I ask. Home, Matteo says. His voice was certain, as if the decision was made long before tonight, as if we belonged to him now. I hold Eli close. He's trembling, or maybe I am. The city lights blur past the window. We drive through streets I've never seen, past buildings that reach into the sky. Finally, we turn down a long driveway. Trees line both sides. At the end stands a mansion made of stone. It looks cold, impenetrable, a fortress. You'll be safe here, Matteo says. I want to believe him, but safety has always been temporary. The car stops. The driver opens the door. Eli won't let go of my hand. We stand at the entrance. The door is 10 feet tall, dark wood with iron handles. Matteo walks ahead of us. He doesn't look back to see if we're following, but we do, because there's nowhere else to go. The door opens. Light spills onto the driveway. Inside, I see marble floors, a staircase that curves upward. This way, Matteo says. We step inside. The door closes behind us with a final sound. Lena felt trapped. But for the first time in months, I also feel something else. Hope. The mansion is larger inside than it looked from outside. Marble floors stretch in every direction. A chandelier hangs above us. It's made of crystal and catches the light. Eli presses against my leg. His fingers grip my jacket. A man in a dark suit approaches. He's older than Matteo, gray at his temples. His eyes are sharp. Antonio, Matteo says. They stay in the east wing. Make sure the rooms are prepared. Yes, sir. Antonio looks at us briefly. His expression shows nothing. Matteo turns to me. You'll have everything you need. For how long? I ask. As long as necessary. That's not an answer. His jaw tightens. It's the only one I have. He walks away without another word. His footsteps echo on the marble. Antonio gestures toward the staircase. This way. We follow him up 2 flights of stairs. The walls are covered in dark wood panels. Paintings hang in gold frames. None of them show people. The east wing hallway is long. Doors line both sides. All of them are closed. Antonio opens one door. This is your room. I step inside. The bed is enormous. White sheets. Dark wood furniture. A window overlooks gardens I can't see in the dark. The boy's room is next door, Antonio says. Connected through there. He points to an adjoining door. Thank you, I say. He nods and leaves. The door closes quietly behind him. Eli tugs my hand. He points to the connecting door. We check his room together. It's smaller than mine, but still bigger than our entire apartment. There's a bed with blue blankets, a desk, shelves with no books. It's nice, I tell him. He shakes his head. His eyes are wet. I know. I kneel in front of him. I know this is scary, but we're safe here. He doesn't believe me. I'm not sure I believe it either. Lena felt exhausted. My body aches from tension, from fear. I help Eli change into pajamas. I tuck him into the unfamiliar bed. He won't let go of my hand. I'll be right next door, I whisper. Call if you need me. He can't call. He can't speak. But he nods. I sit with him until his eyes close, until his breathing slows. Then I slip my hand free and walk back to my room. The bed is too soft. The sheets are too clean. Everything smells new. I lie down fully clothed. I stare at the ceiling and count my breaths. Somewhere in this house, Matteo Ricci is awake. I wonder what he's thinking, why he brought us here, what he wants. His voice was cold when he said, "She's mine now." But his eyes showed something else, something I couldn't read. I close my eyes. Sleep doesn't come. Morning light fills the room. I wake up still wearing yesterday's clothes. My mouth is dry. There's a knock on the door. Come in, I say. A woman in a gray uniform enters. She's middle-aged with kind eyes. She carries a tray. Breakfast? She says. Mr. Ricci thought you might be hungry. Thank you. I sit up slowly. What's your name? Rosa. I manage the household staff. She sets the tray on the bedside table. Coffee? Toast? Eggs? Orange juice. Is there anything else you need? Rosa asks. Yes. Where's the kitchen? She looks surprised. The kitchen? I want to cook breakfast. For my brother and me. There's no need. The staff will prepare. I'd like to do it myself. My voice is firm. Please. Rosa hesitates. Then she nods. Down the main stairs, turn left, through the dining room. Thank you. She leaves. I drink the coffee first. It's strong and hot. Then I check on Eli. He's awake, sitting on the bed, looking at his hands. Good morning, I say. He glances up. His eyes are red. Want to help me make breakfast? I ask. He slides off the bed and takes my hand. The kitchen is enormous. Stainless steel everywhere. 3 ovens, 2 refrigerators, a counter that runs the length of the room. 2 staff members stare at us when we enter. They're both young. They wear white uniforms. I'm Lena, I say. I'm going to make breakfast. They look at each other. One of them, a girl with dark hair, speaks first. Does Mr. Ricci know? He will. I open the refrigerator. It's full of food, fresh vegetables, eggs, milk, butter. I take what I need and start working. Eli sits on a stool and watches. The staff hovers nearby. I make scrambled eggs, toast, fresh fruit cut into pieces. Simple food, comfortable food. The kitchen staff slowly relaxes. The dark-haired girl offers me a better pan. The other one shows me where the plates are kept. You're good at this, she says. I worked in a diner. Why are you here? The words slip out before she can stop them. Her face goes red. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. It's okay. I don't know how to answer. I'm not sure myself. I plate the food and carry 2 dishes to the small table in the corner. Eli and I sit down together. The eggs are fluffy. The toast is golden. It tastes like home. Then I hear footsteps. Everyone in the kitchen stands straighter. Mateo walks in. He wears dark pants and a white shirt. His hair is damp. He just showered. His eyes find mine immediately. What are you doing? Eating breakfast. In my kitchen. Yes. Lena felt defiant. Is that a problem? The silence stretched. The staff holds their breath. Mateo walks to the counter. He looks at the remaining eggs. The extra plate I made. You cooked, he says. Yes. Why? Because I wanted to. Because we needed to eat. I set down my fork. Because I won't sit in a room waiting to be served. Something shifts in his expression. He picks up the 3rd plate and a fork. He takes a bite of the eggs. The kitchen is silent. Everyone watches him. It's good, he says finally. Relief floods through me. I didn't realize I was holding my breath. He eats standing at the counter. He doesn't look at anyone else. Just focuses on the food. When he's done, he sets the plate down. Stay out of my affairs. Don't ask questions about my work. Don't leave the property without permission. And if I do? I ask. His eyes find mine. They're dark gray. Storm clouds. Then you'll discover why people fear me. My chest tightened, but I don't look away. You can stay as long as you wish, he continues. But you follow my rules. Fine. He turns to leave. Then he stops. The eggs were good. He walks out. The kitchen exhales. I spend the morning exploring. Eli stays close to my side. We find a library filled with books, a sitting room with windows that overlook gardens, a music room with a grand piano. Every door we open reveals another space, another piece of this cold, empty house. Then we find a room that's different. It's smaller, warmer. The walls are painted light blue. Photographs line the shelves. A little girl with dark curls, smiling, laughing, playing. Eli walks to the shelf. He touches one of the frames gently. I move closer. The girl is maybe 5 years old. She's holding a toy car. Her smile reaches her eyes. There are more photos. The girl with a woman. Same dark hair. Same smile. They're at a park. At the beach. In this very house. Lena felt sad. These were Mateo's family. The people he lost. She was beautiful, I whisper. Eli picks up the frame with the toy car. He stares at it. His fingers trace the glass. Put it back, I say gently. This isn't our room. He doesn't move. He just keeps looking at the photo. Then I hear breathing behind us. Sharp, uneven. I turn. Mateo stands in the doorway. His face is pale. His hands are clenched into fists. Get out, he says. His voice was rough, broken. I'm sorry, we didn't know. Get out. Eli drops the frame. It hits the floor but doesn't break. He runs to me. His whole body shakes. Mateo stares at the photo on the floor. The little girl smiling up at him. His chest rises and falls too fast. I'm sorry, I say again. We'll leave. I take Eli's hand and walk toward the door. Mateo doesn't move. He's frozen, staring. As we pass him, I see his eyes. They're wet, full of pain so deep it has no bottom. She was your daughter, I whisper. He doesn't answer. He can't breathe, can't speak. I guide Eli into the hallway. The door closes behind us. I hear something crash inside. Glass breaking. A sound like grief made physical. Eli buries his face against my stomach. His shoulders shake with silent sobs. It's okay, I tell him. He's just sad. Very, very sad. We sit in my room for an hour. Neither of us moves. Neither of us speaks. That night, Antonio finds me in the library. Eli is asleep upstairs. Mr. Ricci wants to speak with you, he says. Where? His office? First floor? End of the West Wing. My stomach drops. Lena felt nervous. I follow Antonio through the halls. The office door is open. Mateo sits behind a large desk. Papers are spread in front of him. A glass of whiskey sits beside his hand. Leave us, he tells Antonio. Antonio nods and closes the door. Mateo doesn't look up. Sit. I sit in the chair across from him. My hands rest in my lap. The silence hung between us. Heavy, uncomfortable. I shouldn't have yelled, he says finally. You had a right to. We invaded your privacy. No. He looks up. His eyes are red. Tired. Your guests here. The house is yours to explore. Not that room. Especially that room. His voice is quiet now. I keep it locked. Usually. I forgot. Who was she? He takes a drink of whiskey. My daughter. Sophia. What happened to her? Car bomb. 3 years ago. His jaw tightens. It was meant for me. Lena's breath caught. I'm so sorry. My wife died too. Isabella. She was driving. He stares at the glass in his hand. I was supposed to be in that car. That's not your fault, isn't it? His eyes find mine. I made enemies. I built an empire on blood. They paid the price. You loved them. Love doesn't stop bullets, doesn't prevent bombs. His voice was bitter. Love is weakness in my world. Then why did you help me? I ask. Why bring us here? He doesn't answer right away. He just looks at me. Something shifts in his expression. When I saw you at the gala, he says slowly, when he humiliated you, you looked at him with fear. The same fear Sophia had in her eyes. The last time I saw her, my throat tightens. I'm not your daughter. I know. He sets down the glass. But when that man grabbed you tonight, when I saw the terror on your face, I couldn't let it happen again. Let what happen? Someone I could protect. Dying because I didn't act. The words hang in the air. Raw. Honest. You don't owe me anything, I say softly. Maybe, but I owe them. He gestures toward the West Wing. I owe her. Saving me won't bring her back. No, but maybe it will help me sleep at night. Lena felt something she couldn't name. Not pity. Not fear. Something else. Something close to understanding. Thank you, I whisper, for protecting us. He nods once. Stay as long as you need. I stand to leave. At the door, I stop. She was beautiful. Your daughter. His voice breaks. She was everything. I leave him alone with his ghosts. Days pass slowly. Eli and I settle into a routine. Breakfast in the kitchen. Walks through the gardens. Quiet afternoons in the library. Mateo keeps his distance. I see him sometimes. In hallways. Through windows. Always alone. Always watching. Then one night, a storm rolls in. Rain pounds against the windows. Thunder shakes the house. I check on Eli before bed. He's asleep. I kiss his forehead and return to my room. 2 hours later, I hear footsteps in the hall. Small feet. Running. I open my door. Eli stands in the hallway. His eyes are wide with fear. It's okay, I say. It's just a storm. He shakes his head. He points down the hall. What? What's wrong? He takes my hand and pulls me forward. We walk through the dark hallway, past closed doors, around corners. Then we reach the West Wing. Eli stops at an open door. Mateo's office. The light is on. Eli, we can't. He goes inside. I have no choice but to follow. Mateo sits at his desk. He's not working. He's just staring at something in his hand. A toy car. Red paint. Silver wheels. Eli walks right up to the desk. Fearless. He reaches out and touches the car. Mateo looks up. Startled. He sees Eli's small hand on the toy. I'm sorry, I say quickly. He got lost. The storm scared him. Mateo doesn't respond. He just watches Eli with an expression I can't read. Eli picks up the car carefully. He turns it over in his hands. Then he winds the key on the bottom. The car rolls across the desk. Its tiny wheels spin. Something shifts in Mateo's face. He kneels in front of Eli. Eye level. It belonged to my daughter, he says gently. Eli's eyes widen. He tries to give it back. No. Mateo closes Eli's fingers around the car. You can play with it. Eli looks at me. I nod. He winds the key again. Mateo watches the car roll. His eyes are soft, sad, human. She loved that car, he whispers. She carried it everywhere. Eli sets the car down. He looks at Mateo. Really looks at him. Then Eli does something he hasn't done in 8 months. He speaks. Car. One word. Barely audible, but clear. Mateo freezes. His breath catches. His eyes find mine. Lena felt shocked, hopeful, terrified. Did he just... Mateo can't finish. He spoke. I whisper. He hasn't spoken since our parents died. Mateo looks back at Eli. Say it again. Eli points to the toy. Car. Mateo's eyes are wet. He reaches out slowly and touches Eli's shoulder. Yes, it's a car. Eli smiles. A small, fragile smile, but real. Thunder crashes outside. None of us move. This moment is too important, too precious. You did that, Mateo says to me. His voice is thick with emotion. No, you did. I move closer. He trusts you. Why? I'm a monster. Monsters don't give children toys. They don't cry over lost daughters. His jaw tightens. You don't know what I've done. I know you saved us. I know you gave us safety when no one else would. The silence stretched. Rain drums against the windows. Mateo stands slowly. He looks at me. Really looks at me. Not as a problem to solve. Not as someone to protect. As a person. I haven't felt this in 3 years, he says quietly. Felt what? Anything. My chest tightened. The air between us feels charged. Electric. Then Eli tugs my hand. He's tired. The car clutched against his chest. Come on, I say softly. Let's get you to bed. Mateo walks us to the door. Thank you. For what? For bringing life back to this house. We walk back through the dark halls. Eli is already half asleep. I tuck him in. He won't let go of the car. I don't try to take it. Good night, I whisper. Night, he says back. My heart nearly stops. 2 words in one night. A miracle. The next morning I wake to shouting. Loud voices downstairs. Men arguing. I throw on clothes and run to the landing. Antonio stands in the foyer with 3 other men, all wearing dark suits. Where's Mateo? I ask. Antonio looks up. Outside, there was an incident. What kind of incident? Not your concern. Lena felt worried. I push past the men and run toward the front door. Outside, smoke rises from the far edge of the property. Men with guns stand near the tree line. Sirens wail in the distance. Mateo stands in the center of it all. His phone is pressed to his ear. His face is hard, angry. I run toward him. A guard tries to stop me. Let her through, Mateo says. I reach him. What happened? An explosion. A warning. From who? Marcello Verno, a rival. He ends the call and looks at me. Pack your things. We're leaving. Leaving? Why? Because they know you're here. They know about the boy. His voice was harsh. They'll use you to hurt me. I thought we were safe. You were. Until they decided you matter. My stomach drops. This is my fault. Me and Eli. We brought this to you. No. He grabs my shoulders. They brought this. Not you. Where will we go? I have a villa outside the city. Secure. Isolated. He releases me. Get Eli. We leave in 30 minutes. I run back inside. My hands shake as I pack. Eli watches from his bed. The toy car sits beside him. We're going somewhere safe, I tell him. Safer. He nods. He trusts me. God, I hope I'm right. The drive takes 2 hours. We leave the city behind. Trees replace buildings. Open land stretches in every direction. The villa appears suddenly. Stone walls, iron gates, gardens that go on forever. This is it, Mateo says. Eli presses his face against the window. Pretty. Yes, I agree. It's pretty. Inside, the villa is warmer than the mansion. Softer. Light fills every room. You'll be safe here, Mateo tells us. I promise. That night, we eat dinner together. The 3 of us. Mateo asks Eli about the car. Eli tells him about the wheels. 4 words. Progress. After dinner, Mateo and I stand on the terrace. The sun sets over the hills. Everything is gold and orange. Thank you, I say, for everything. You've thanked me enough. No, I haven't. I turn to face him. You didn't have to do any of this. You could have walked away. I couldn't. He says simply. Why? He looks at me. His eyes are softer now, less guarded. You make this house feel alive again. Lena's breath caught. The words settle between us, heavy with meaning. You're not just anything. He steps closer. You're brave, kind. You protect your brother with everything you have. You remind me what it means to care about someone. Mateo, don't. His voice is quiet. Don't say anything. Just know that you're not alone anymore. He turns and walks inside, leaving me standing in the fading light. My heart pounds in my chest. Something has changed between us. Something neither of us expected. I touch my face. My cheeks are wet. When did I start crying? Inside, I hear Eli laughing, Mateo's deep voice responding, the sound of family. For the first time in months, Lena felt hope, real hope. But in the back of my mind, I hear Bryce's voice. The explosion this morning, the danger that follows us. This peace is temporary. It has to be. I just pray it lasts long enough for us to survive what comes next. Days at the villa blur together, morning light through windows. Eli's voice growing stronger, Mateo's rare smiles. We fall into a rhythm, breakfast together, walks through the gardens, evenings on the terrace watching the sunset. Mateo teaches Eli to play chess. Eli says knight and king and check. Each word is a victory. I watch them from the doorway, the feared Mafia boss, the traumatized child, both healing each other. You're staring, Mateo says without looking up. Sorry. Don't be. His eyes find mine. I like it. Lena felt warm, confused, something close to happiness. That afternoon, I find Eli in the library. He's drawing, crayons spread across the table. What are you making? I ask. He holds up the paper. 3 stick figures, 1 tall, 1 medium, 1 small. Is that us? I whisper. He nods. He points to each figure. Mateo, Lena, Eli. My chest tightened. It's beautiful. He keeps drawing, adding a house, trees, a sun. Mateo appears in the doorway. He sees the drawing. His expression shifts, softens. Can I see? He asks Eli. Eli carries the paper to him, proud, shy. Mateo kneels down. He studies the drawing carefully. This is us? Yes. We look happy. We are. Eli's voice is small but certain. Something shifts in Mateo's eyes. He touches Eli's shoulder gently. Yes, we are. He looks at me over Eli's head. The moment stretches, heavy with unspoken words. Come here, Mateo says to me. I walk closer. He takes my hand, then Eli's hand. The 3 of us stand together. You did that, Mateo whispers to me. You brought him back. We did it together. His thumb brushes across my knuckles. The touch is gentle, intimate. You make everything better. Lena's breath caught. I want to say something, but words won't come. Eli pulls away to continue drawing. Mateo and I stand there, hands still touching. Neither of us moves. I haven't felt this way in years, he says quietly. Felt what? Alive. The word hangs between us. Alive. Not just surviving, actually living. His eyes search mine. Dark gray. Deep. You're not what I expected. What did you expect? Someone who needed saving. Someone weak. His voice is soft. But you're not weak. You're the strongest person I know. I'm terrified every day. That's what makes you strong. You're scared, but you keep going. My throat tightens. I don't know what we're doing here. Neither do I. He steps closer. But I don't want it to stop. The air between us feels charged. Electric. One movement and everything changes. Then Eli calls out, Look, I drew a dog. The moment breaks. Mateo releases my hand. We both smile at Eli's enthusiasm, but something has shifted between us. Something neither of us can take back. That night, I can't sleep. I stand on the terrace. Stars fill the sky. The air is cool. Footsteps behind me. I don't turn around. I know who it is. Can't sleep? Mateo asks. Too much on my mind. He stands beside me, close enough that I feel his warmth. Talk to me. About what? Whatever keeps you awake. Lena felt exposed, vulnerable. I keep thinking this will end, that something will take it away. What will end? This, the safety, the peace. I look at him. You. His jaw tightens. I'm not going anywhere. You can't promise that. No, but I can promise I'll fight for it. His voice is fierce. For you. For Eli. For this. Why? Why do you care so much? He's quiet for a long moment. Because you gave me something I thought I'd lost forever. What? A reason to live beyond survival. Beyond revenge. He turns to face me fully. You gave me hope. My eyes burn with tears. I'm nobody. Just a waitress with too many problems. You're everything. His hand touches my cheek. Gentle. Careful. You're brave and kind, and you protect the people you love with everything you have. You remind me what it means to be human. Mateo, I buried my family here. In the garden. His voice breaks. I planted roses over their graves. I thought I'd die here too, alone, angry. You don't have to. But then you walked into my life, you and that brave little boy, and suddenly I had a reason to wake up in the morning. Lena's breath caught. The words settle over me. Heavy. True. I don't know what this is between us, I whisper. But it scares me. Me too. What if we're making a mistake? Then we make it together. His thumb brushes my cheekbone. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being afraid to feel anything. I can't promise forever. I'm not asking for forever. Just tonight. Tomorrow. Whatever time we have. The silence stretched between us. My heart pounds so hard I'm sure he can hear it. Then his phone rings. Loud. Harsh. Breaking the moment. He pulls it out and checks the screen. His expression hardens. Antonio, he answers. What? I watch his face change. From soft to stone. From hope to fury. When? His voice is deadly quiet. How? My stomach drops. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Find him. Now. He ends the call. His hand shakes slightly. What happened? I ask. Where's Eli? Upstairs. Sleeping. Why? Go check. Fear floods through me. I run inside. Up the stairs. Down the hallway. Eli's door is open. The bed is empty. The window is open. No. My voice breaks. No, no, no. I search his room, the bathroom, under the bed, the closet. He's gone. I run back downstairs. Mateo is on the phone. Barkin orders. His face is white with rage. He took him, Mateo says. Bryce took Eli. Lena felt terrified. The world tilts. I can't breathe. Can't think. How? We're hours from the city. The gates were locked. He had help. Marcello's men. Mateo grabs his jacket. They want me to trade. Eli for territory. We have to go. Now. You're staying here. Like hell I am. I grab his arm. That's my brother. I'm coming. It's too dangerous. I don't care. You're not leaving me here. His eyes find mine. Something shifts in his expression. If anything happens to you, then we die together, but I'm not staying behind. He stares at me for 3 seconds. Then he nods. Get in the car. The drive back to the city is silent. Mateo makes phone calls. His voice is cold, controlled, but his hands grip the steering wheel too tight. Antonio calls with an address. A warehouse near the docks. Old. Abandoned. They're waiting for us, Antonio says through the speaker. How many men? Mateo asks. At least 6, maybe more. Send everyone we have. Already done. We arrive at midnight. The warehouse looms against the dark sky. Windows broken. Doors hanging off hinges. Black cars surround the building. Mateo's men, all armed, all waiting. Antonio meets us at the entrance. He's inside, 2nd floor. We counted 7 hostiles. Eli? I ask. My voice shakes. Alive. We saw him through the window. Relief nearly knocks me over. He's alive. That's all that matters. Mateo turns to me. You stay with Antonio. Outside. No matter what you hear. Mateo, promise me. His voice is fierce, desperate. Promise me you'll stay safe. Lena's breath caught. Only if you promise to come back. I will. He touches my face. I swear it. Then he's gone, moving toward the building with his men. Silent. Deadly. I stand with Antonio. The night is cold, quiet. Then gunfire erupts. Pop, pop, pop. The sound echoes off the metal walls. Shouting, more gunfire, glass breaking. I try to run forward. Antonio grabs my arm. You promised. Let me go. He'll kill me if I let you go in there. More gunfire. Then silence. Long. Heavy. Something's wrong. I whisper. Antonio's phone rings. He answers. Listens. His face goes pale. What? I demand. What is it? They have Eli on the 2nd floor. Bryce is using him as a shield. My legs nearly give out. Where's Mateo? Going up now. The silence hung in the air. Thick. Suffocating. Then one gunshot. Just one. Then nothing. Minutes pass. Each one lasts forever. My chest tightened. I can't breathe. Finally, the door opens. Mateo walks out. Eli is in his arms. The boy is crying but alive. Eli? I run toward them. Mateo hands him to me. Eli clings to my neck. His whole body shakes. "It's okay," I whisper. "I've got you. You're safe." Then I see the blood. Dark. Spreading across Mateo's shoulder. "You're hurt," I say. "It's nothing. You're bleeding. Lena." His voice is calm. Too calm. "I'm fine." He takes 2 steps. Then his legs buckle. I catch him with one arm. Antonio rushes over and grabs his other side. "Call the doctor!" Antonio shouts. "Now!" We lower Mateo to the ground. His eyes are open but unfocused. Blood soaks through his shirt. "Stay with me," I beg. "Please, stay with me. I told you." His voice is weak. "I told you I'd come back." "You did. You did. Now stay awake." His hand finds mine. Squeezes weakly. "Take care of him, of Eli. You're going to take care of him. With me. Together." His eyes start to close. I thought dying might bring me peace. "Mateo, no. But then I met you." His voice is barely a whisper. "You changed everything. Then don't leave me. Fight. Please." His eyes close. His hand goes slack. "No." Lena felt desperate. Broken. "Mateo!" Antonio checks his pulse. He's alive. Barely. The doctor is 10 minutes out. I hold Eli with one arm. Mateo's hand with the other. Blood covers my clothes. The ground. Everything. "You promised," I whisper. "You promised you'd come back." The villa's medical room becomes our world. Machines beep. IV lines drip. Mateo lies still on the bed. The doctor removes the bullet. Stitches the wound. Wraps it in white bandages. "He lost a lot of blood," the doctor says. "But he'll live." Relief floods through me. Lena felt exhausted, grateful, terrified. I refuse to leave his side. I pull a chair next to the bed. Eli curls up on my lap. Hours pass. The sun rises. Mateo's breathing is steady, regular. Then his eyes open. Just a little. He looks at me. "You're here," he whispers. "Of course I'm here. I told you I'd come back." My eyes burn with tears. "You almost didn't." "But I did." His hand moves toward mine. I take it. "Because of you. Don't ever do that again." "Do what?" "Almost die on me." My voice breaks. "I can't lose you." Something shifts in his expression. Understanding. Hope. "You won't." Eli stirs on my lap. He sees Mateo awake. His face lights up. "Mateo." "Hey, little man." Mateo's voice is rough but warm. "You okay?" Eli nods. "Scared." "Me too. You saved me. Always will." Mateo's hand squeezes mine. "Both of you." The doctor returns to check vitals. He declares Mateo stable. Strong. Lucky. "You need rest," the doctor tells him. "Lots of it." "I will." But he doesn't. He stays awake, watching us, like he's afraid we'll disappear. That night, Antonio brings Bryce's final message. Dead on arrival. Marcello's men scattered. The threat is over. "It's done," Antonio says. "They won't come back." Mateo nods. Good. When Antonio leaves, I adjust Mateo's pillows. Make sure his bandages are clean. "You don't have to do this," he says. "Do what?" "Take care of me." "Yes, I do." "Why?" Lena's breath caught. The question hangs in the air. Heavy. Important. "Because I care about you," I say quietly. "Just care?" "I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what we are. We're whatever we want to be." His eyes find mine. Dark gray. Deep. Full of something I'm afraid to name. "I thought I was broken," he whispers. "I thought I'd never feel anything again. But then you walked into my life." "Mateo," let me finish. He takes my hand. "You and Eli. You brought light back. You made me want to live. Not just survive. Actually live." My throat tightens. "You did the same for us." "I'm not a good man, Lena. I've done terrible things. I don't care about your past. I care about who you are now. And who am I now? Someone who saved a stranger. Someone who protects a little boy. Someone who cries over lost daughters." I touch his face gently. "Someone worth loving." His breath catches. "Loving?" "Yes." The word feels right. True. Loving. "You love me?" His voice is barely audible. Lena felt certain, scared, hopeful. "I think I do." The silence stretched between us. His eyes are wet. His jaw trembles. "I thought I'd never hear those words again," he whispers. "After Isabella died. After Sophia. I thought love was dead too. It's not. It's right here." He pulls me closer, careful of his wound. His forehead rests against mine. You're not alone anymore. Neither are you. I kiss his hand. Gentle, reverent. He watches me with eyes full of wonder. Stay, he whispers. Both of you. Forever. We're not going anywhere. Recovery is slow. Mateo heals one day at a time. The wound closes. The pain fades. Strength returns. Eli brings him drawings. Stories. Laughter. The villa fills with sound again. 2 weeks later, Mateo walks into the garden. I watch from the terrace. He moves carefully. Still healing. He kneels beside a rose bush. Red blooms. Beautiful. I walk down to join him. Are you okay? I buried them here. His voice is quiet. Isabella and Sophia. Their ashes feed these roses. Lena felt sad, honored that he's sharing this. They were my whole world, he continues. When they died, I died too. I just kept breathing. I understand. But then you came, you and Eli, and suddenly I had a reason to live again. He looks up at me. You're my reason to live again. My eyes burn. You're ours too. He stands slowly, takes my hands in his. I'm not asking you to replace them. You can't. No one can. I know. But I'm asking you to be mine. Not as a possession, as a partner, as an equal. His voice is fierce. You were never mine to claim, but I want to earn the right to be yours. Lena's breath caught. The words settle over me. Perfect. True. You already have that right. I whisper. Do I? Yes. He pulls me closer. His hands cup my face. I love you, Lena Carter. I love your strength, your courage, your heart. I love you too. Say it again. I love you. The words flow easier now. I love you. I love you. His eyes search mine, looking for doubt, finding only truth. Then he kisses me. It's gentle, careful, like I might break. His lips are soft against mine, warm. Lena felt everything, fear, hope, love, all at once. The kiss deepens slightly. His hand moves to the back of my neck. I lean into him. When we pull apart, we're both breathing hard. His forehead rests against mine. I've wanted to do that for weeks, he whispers. Why didn't you? I was afraid you'd run. I'm not running. I'm staying right here. He smiles, really smiles. His whole face transforms. Younger, lighter. Good, because I'm never letting you go. We stand in the garden, surrounded by roses, by memory, by hope. Will you stay? He asks. Permanently? Make this your home? It already is. 6 months later. Morning light fills the kitchen. I pour coffee into 2 cups. Mateo sits at the table reading the paper. Eli runs in. His backpack bounces on his shoulders. I'm going to be late. No, you're not. I hand him his lunch. You have 20 minutes. But I need to tell Charlie about my weekend. You'll see him in 15 minutes. Eli grins. He talks constantly now. Full sentences, questions, stories. His voice fills every room. The driver waits outside. Eli kisses my cheek, then Mateo's. Then he's gone. The silence settles. Comfortable. Easy. He's happy, Mateo says. Yes, we all are. I run the charity foundation now. Mateo set it up 3 months ago. We help families in need, give them safety, hope. It feels right. Purpose beyond survival. Mateo stands and wraps his arms around me from behind. His chin rests on my shoulder. Thank you. For what? For saying yes. I look at my left hand. The ring catches the light. Simple. Beautiful. I said yes 2 months ago. Thank you for asking. I was terrified you'd say no. Never. I turn to face him. You're stuck with me now. Good. He kisses my forehead. That's exactly where I want to be. We hear laughter outside. Antonio's voice. Rosa calling about groceries. The house is alive with sound. Later, we walk through the garden. The roses are in full bloom. Red, pink, white. Mateo kneels beside one bush. He touches the petals gently. I told them about you. About Eli. Lena felt honored. Loved. What did you say? That I'm happy again. That life goes on. That they'd love you too. My throat tightens. I wish I could have met them. Me too. He stands and takes my hand. But they sent you to me. I believe that. You think? I know. His voice is certain. They wouldn't want me to be alone. They'd want this. Us. We walk back to the house hand in hand. Inside, I find Eli's newest drawing on the fridge. 4 stick figures: Mateo, Lena, Eli, and a small girl with dark curls. Sophia. He included her. Our family complete. Look, I show Mateo. His eyes are wet. He touches the drawing carefully. He remembers her. I told him stories about his sister who watches over us. She's not really his sister. She is in his heart. In ours. Mateo pulls me close. His arms wrap around me. Safe, warm, home. That evening, we sit on the terrace. Eli plays with his toy car, the red one, Sophia's favorite. The sun sets over the hills. Everything is gold and orange and perfect. Do you remember the night at the gala? I ask. Every detail. You said she's mine now. I was so scared. So was I. He takes my hand. I saw you and knew everything was about to change. Did you know you'd fall in love with me? No, but I hoped. Lena felt complete, whole, happy. Eli runs over. He climbs onto Mateo's lap. Tell me a story. What kind of story? Mateo asks. A happy one. Mateo looks at me. His eyes are soft, full of love. Once upon a time, a man lived in a big empty house. He was very sad. Why? Eli asks. Because he lost his family. He thought he'd be sad forever, but he wasn't? No. Because one day, a brave woman and her little brother came to stay. They filled his house with laughter, with love, with life. Did they stay forever? Mateo kisses the top of Eli's head. Then he looks at me. Yes, they stayed forever, and they all lived happily. The end? Eli asks. No. Mateo's voice is certain, warm. The beginning. The stars come out one by one. We sit together, a family built from grief, from fear, from love. I look at Mateo. He looks at me. We smile. Lena felt home. Finally. Completely. Home. The wedding is small, intimate. Just the people who matter. I stand in front of the mirror. The dress is simple, white lace, long sleeves. It fits perfectly. Rosa adjusts my veil. Her eyes are wet. You look beautiful. Thank you. My hands shake slightly. Is he nervous? Mr. Ricci? Nervous? She laughs. He's been ready since dawn. A knock on the door. Eli peeks inside. He wears a small black suit. His hair is combed back. He looks so grown up. Wow, he says. You look like a princess. Come here. I kneel down carefully. Are you ready? Are you? Lena felt certain. Yes, I am. Good. He takes my hand. Because Mateo is waiting. He keeps checking his watch. I laugh. The sound feels light. Free. We walk downstairs together. The ceremony is in the garden, where the roses bloom, where Isabella and Sophia rest. White chairs line the path. Antonio sits in the front row. The household staff fills the other seats. A few business associates Mateo trusts. That's all. Music starts. Soft, simple. Eli walks beside me down the aisle. Then I see Mateo. He stands beneath an arch covered in roses. Red and white. Beautiful. He wears a black suit. No tie. His hair is perfect. His eyes are locked on me. His expression shifts when he sees me. Wonder. Love. Disbelief. We reach the arch. Eli places my hand in Mateo's. Then he takes his seat beside Antonio. Hi, Mateo whispers. Hi, you're beautiful. You're not bad yourself, he smiles. That real smile. The one that transforms his whole face. The officiant begins. Words about love, commitment, partnership. I barely hear them. I can only see Mateo. His thumb brushes across my knuckles. Gentle, constant. Do you, Mateo Ricci, take Lena Carter to be your wife? I do. His voice is steady. Certain. I do. And do you, Lena Carter, take Mateo Ricci to be your husband? Lena's breath caught. This moment. This choice. This man. I do. Then by the power vested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife. Mateo doesn't wait for permission. He pulls me close and kisses me. Deep. Real. Perfect. Everyone claps. Eli cheers. Antonio actually smiles. When we pull apart, Mateo touches my face. Mine. Yours. I kiss him again. And you're mine. Always. The reception is held on the terrace. Tables covered in white cloth. Food prepared by Rosa and her team. Wine flowing freely. Eli gives a speech. Short. Sweet. Lena taught me to be brave. Mateo taught me to be strong. They taught me family isn't just blood, it's love. Everyone wipes their eyes. Even Antonio. Mateo stands to speak next. He looks at me. His eyes are soft. 3 years ago, I buried my family in this garden. I thought my life was over. I thought I'd never feel anything again. The terrace is silent. Everyone listens. But then this woman walked into my life. She was scared, broke, protecting her little brother with everything she had. His voice is thick with emotion. She didn't need saving. She needed support. And somehow she saved me instead. My throat tightens. Lena felt loved, seen, known. Lena, you gave me a reason to live. You filled this house with laughter, with hope, with family. He raises his glass. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for staying. Thank you for being mine. Always, I whisper. We dance as the sun sets. His arms around me, my head on his chest. Perfect. Happy? He asks. Beyond words. Me too. Eli cuts in. He wants to dance with both of us. We hold his hands and spin him around. His laughter fills the air. Later, after the guests leave, we sit in the garden. Just the three of us. Stars overhead. Roses surrounding us. Do you think they're watching? I ask Mateo. Who? Isabella. Sophia. My parents. He's quiet for a moment. Yes, I think they are. What do you think they'd say? That we did good. That love wins. His hand finds mine. That we're exactly where we're supposed to be. Eli falls asleep between us. His head on Mateo's lap. His feet on mine. He's getting big. Mateo says softly. Too big. Too fast. He's happy though. Yes, we all are. The silence stretched. Comfortable. Easy. Home. 1 year later, morning sickness hits hard. I barely make it to the bathroom before losing yesterday's dinner. Mateo holds my hair back, rubs circles on my back. I'm calling the doctor. It's just morning sickness. You're sure? Yes. I sit back against the tile. Perfectly normal. He kneels beside me. His hand rests on my still flat stomach. How are you feeling? Like I'm growing a human. You are. His eyes are wet. You're growing our baby. Lena felt overwhelmed, happy, terrified. Are you scared? Terrified. Me too. But we'll do this together. His voice is certain, just like everything else. I found out 3 days ago. The test showed 2 pink lines. I cried for an hour. Happy tears, scared tears, everything at once. Mateo cried too when I told him. He held me and whispered, thank you, over and over. Now it's real. The sickness, the exhaustion, the tiny life growing inside me. What if I'm not ready? I whisper. You are. You've been a mother to Eli for years. That's different. Not really. You protect. You love. You sacrifice. He kisses my forehead. You'll be an amazing mother. What about you? His jaw tightens. I failed once. I couldn't protect them. That wasn't your fault. Wasn't it? His voice breaks. They died because of me. No. They died because bad people made bad choices. I take his face in my hands. You're a good father. I see you with Eli. The way you teach him, protect him, love him. That's different too. How? He's not mine by blood, but he's yours by choice. That's stronger. Something shifts in his expression. Understanding. Acceptance. I'm scared I'll fail again. You won't. We won't. My voice is firm. We're doing this together. All of us. He rests his forehead against mine. I love you. I love you too. We tell Eli that night at dinner. He stares at us, confused. A baby? He asks. Yes, a little brother or sister. I take his hand. What do you think? Will they talk? Mateo laughs. Eventually, when they're ready. Will they like cars? Maybe. We'll teach them together. Eli thinks about this. His face is serious. Then he smiles. Okay, I'll help. You will? I ask. Yeah, I'll teach them stuff like you taught me. His voice is proud. I'll be a good big brother. My eyes burn. You already are. That night, Mateo and I lie in bed. His hand rests on my stomach. Protective, gentle. Boy or girl? He asks. I don't care. As long as they're healthy. Me neither. He's quiet for a moment. What if they look like Sophia? Would that be bad? No. It would be beautiful. His voice is thick. It would feel like a gift. Lena's breath caught. She'll always be with us. In our hearts. In this house. Yes, she will. And this baby won't replace her. Nothing can. I know. He kisses my shoulder. But they'll help us remember joy. They'll prove that life goes on. It does. It really does. We fall asleep like that. His hand on my stomach. My hand over his. Planning our future. The pregnancy is hard. Morning sickness lasts all day. Exhaustion hits without warning. My back aches constantly. But Mateo never leaves my side. He brings me crackers, rubs my feet, reads to me when I can't sleep. Eli helps too. He draws pictures for the baby, picks out stuffed animals, talks to my growing belly. "Hi, baby," he says one night. "I'm Eli, your big brother. I'm going to teach you everything." The baby kicks. First time, right under Eli's hand. His eyes go wide. "They moved. They like your voice," I say. Mateo rushes over. "Let me feel." I guide his hand to the right spot. The baby kicks again. Stronger. His face transforms. Wonder, awe, love. They're really in there. Yes, they really are. He kisses my stomach. Gentle, reverent. "Hi, little one. I'm your papa. I'm going to love you forever." Lena felt complete. Our family growing, expanding, healing. 7 months later. Labor starts at 3 a.m. Sharp pain wakes me. I grab Mateo's arm. "It's time." He's awake instantly. "Are you sure?" "Yes, very sure." He calls the doctor, wakes Rosa, prepares the medical room. Everything happens fast. Eli stays with Rosa. He hugs me before I go. "You can do it, Lena." "Thank you, baby. I love you. I love you too." Labor lasts 8 hours. Long, painful, exhausting. Mateo never leaves my side. He holds my hand, whispers encouragement, takes my anger when I scream at him. "You did this to me," I shout. "I know, I'm sorry. Don't ever touch me again." "Okay." 2 hours later. "I didn't mean it." "I know." Finally, the doctor says, "Push." I push. Again. My body screams, then crying, small, angry, beautiful. "It's a girl," the doctor announces. Mateo's breath catches. His eyes are wet. A girl. They place her on my chest. Tiny, pink, perfect, dark hair, gray eyes. Lena felt everything. Joy, relief, love so deep it hurts. "Hi, sweetheart," I whisper. "We've been waiting for you." Mateo touches her head gently. His hand shakes. "She's beautiful." "She is." I look at him. "What should we name her?" He's quiet, thinking. Then he smiles through tears. "Hope? Her name is Hope." "Hope." I say it again, testing it. "Hope Ricci. Is that okay?" He asks. I know we discussed other names. "It's perfect." My voice breaks. Absolutely perfect. We spend an hour alone with her, just the 3 of us, learning her face, counting her fingers, memorizing everything. Then we let Eli meet her. He tiptoes in, nervous, excited. "Hi," he whispers. "I'm Eli, your big brother." Hope's eyes open. She looks right at him. Her tiny hand reaches out. Eli touches her finger carefully. "She's so small." "You were this small once," Mateo says. "Really?" "Really." "Can I hold her?" I guide him to the chair, position his arms, then I place Hope in them. Support her head. Eli holds her like she's made of glass. His face is pure concentration. "Hi, Hope. I'm going to protect you, like Lena protected me." My throat tightens. Mateo's arm wraps around my shoulders. "Our family," he whispers. "Our family," I agree. 2 months later. Hope sleeps in her crib, white with pink sheets. A mobile hangs overhead, stars and moons. Eli reads to her every night. Stories about brave knights, kind princesses, happy endings. Tonight he reads from his favorite book. Hope watches him with wide eyes. She doesn't understand the words, but she knows his voice, loves it. Mateo and I stand in the doorway, watching. This moment, this peace. "You were right," Mateo says quietly. "About what?" "Life goes on. Love heals. Family is everything." Lena felt grateful. "For this man. This home. These children. Thank you," I whisper. "For what?" "For saving us. For giving us this. You saved me first. Then we saved each other." He pulls me close. His lips brush my temple. "Best decision I ever made." "What?" Claiming you as mine at that gala. His voice is warm, amused. Even though you were never mine to claim, I'm yours now. And I'm yours. Always, we say together. Eli finishes the story. Hope's eyes drift closed. He sets the book down and tiptoes out. Is she asleep? He whispers. Yes, you did great, Mateo says. Can I have ice cream now? Yes, but just one scoop. Eli grins and runs downstairs. We hear him talking to Rosa in the kitchen. I close Hope's door softly. Mateo and I walk to our room. He pulls me into his arms. Happy? He asks. Beyond measure. No regrets. Not one. His eyes search mine, looking for doubt, finding only truth. I love you, Lena Ricci. I love you too. We stand there, just holding each other. The house quiet around us. Children safe. Family whole. 3 years ago, I was serving drinks at a gala. Humiliated, broke, terrified. Now I'm here, in this beautiful home, with this incredible man, these amazing children. Lena felt home, finally, completely, eternally. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, new fears, new joys, but we'll face them together, as a family, as partners, as equals, the way it should be, the way it was always meant to be. Mateo kisses me, slow, deep, full of promise, full of love. When we pull apart, he smiles. Come to bed. In a minute. I want to check on them one more time. He understands. He always does. I'll wait for you. I walk back through the quiet halls. I peek into Eli's room. He's already asleep. The toy car sits on his nightstand. Sophia's car. Still loved. Still treasured. Then I check Hope's room. She sleeps peacefully. Her small chest rises and falls. Perfect. Finally, I walk downstairs. Through the house, to the garden, to the roses. The moon is full. Everything is silver and shadow. Beautiful. I kneel beside the rose bush. Red blooms. Isabella and Sophia's resting place. Thank you, I whisper, for sending him to me, for trusting me with your family. The wind stirs the roses, gentle, like a whisper, like approval. I'll take care of them, I promise. I'll love them with everything I have. I stand slowly. Peace settles over me. Complete. Real. Back inside, I climb the stairs. Return to our room. Mateo is waiting, just like he promised. Everything okay? He asks. Everything is perfect. He pulls back the covers. I climb in beside him. His arms wrap around me. Safe. Warm. Home. Good night, Mrs. Ricci. Good night, Mr. Ricci. We fall asleep together. Our children safe. Our love strong. Our future bright. This is what redemption looks like. What healing feels like. What home means. Not perfect, but real. Built from pain. From fear. From courage. From love that refused to die. From hope that never gave up. From family that chose each other. I close my eyes. Lena felt peace. Finally. Completely. We were home.